Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Koko. I hope you stay, I hope you enjoy, I hope you like my content, I hope you like my vibe. If it's not your first time here, welcome back with your boy, baby girl. It's another video. What are we doing today, baby?
Today we're doing part 2 of answering uncomfortable conversation questions.
Just watch till the end and
Watch
comment,
till the end,
leave a
guys.
comment, subscribe if you haven't, and let's get into the questions. So we're just gonna do the
Around
remainder
about 15 or
of the
15
questions.
to
I don't
20
think it's 15. I think it's more.
questions.
Kumele singaqheli. Eyo, kumele answerishe nje kahle kodwa and then sidlule.
Question 1. If you could change one thing about our first date,
Yeah.
what would it be?
Actually, if I could change something, I'd bring money to the date. I don't know if I brought money actually.
No.
I think I was just a girl. I think I just came with my Vaseline. I came with my Vaseline and I was like, yeah, like he's got this covered. So maybe I would have gotten like money and I could have gotten you something as well to eat. Let's make it silly like a half because we had to share the fold over, and I wasn't mad at that. I really wasn't, but I was like, oh man, I feel so bad. Like I should have gotten some money. Yeah, well, that's what I would change about the date. Overall, it was a nice date, and I felt I was a bit in my shell. Yeah, well. Yeah, so I wasn't like talking as much, but I mean, granted, it was our first time hanging out, so I had to keep my cool. And yeah, what would you change, baby?
I don't think I changed anything. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Question number 2. What's our favorite way of showing each other that we love each other? What do I do that makes you feel like that shows you goodie? Umuntu uyangithanda.
Ngikhuluma nzima. It's tik.
Ayibo.
Tik.
Hey, you're very tiki.
Oh, let me try.
Oh.
I think so.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yes. But I think my favorite.
It's okay.
My favorite way that you show me that you love me is forehead kisses in the morning as well before you leave. Just make sure forehead kiss. Or like let's say we're fighting and we don't go to bed like resolved. Forehead kiss. Yeah.
It's quite a lot. Whenever, I feel overwhelmed, you just give me a hug. You just let me know that everything's gonna be okay. Or when I'm quiet and I'm not saying anything, you just come and, ask me, are you okay? No, everything is gonna be okay. We'll get there when the time is right. So, yeah, it really shows me that you like care.
Ay boy. Baby, uvula buka ngiyalunywa manje.
Lunya yini?
Mosquito. Book. Two wonke, baby.
Why?
Because you opened the window. I strategically closed the windows.
Me, I open.
You opened it.
Where was I?
You opened it and then you left and you went to the bathroom.
Hayi.
Ngaza ngesikade ukuthi uvula iwindow.
So zikhulume kuleyo no.
Khathi ungenzani wema. So besikhuluma ngani? Ngiyalunyelwa.
Question number 3. Ask you. What got you through your last heartbreak?
We've never spoken about our past relationships like that. I just got through it and then eventually it was over with.
Time. As time progresses,
It heals.
it heals wounds.
Poet, sizwe the poet. I feel like that's the same answer.
Yeah.
Because Jane Muhammad was cut, it was was less painful, I guess.
How did your longest relationship before this one end? And what happened? I ended it because I found out. So I ended it.
My longest relationship before this one's my longest. Hey. My longest relationship before this one was 1 year and 3 months, but that was like a high school thing. I ended things.
Why?
Because I felt like he chose a...
Look at him. I'm joking.
I'm looking at you. I felt like he chose to go far instead of coming here to Joburg for studies. It's like, you're choosing to leave me. That's how it ended.
I know another story.
Hey, but which story again?
That's not what you said. If your best friend and I had a serious disagreement, or say I didn't like him, whose side would you choose and why? I pick you.
I think you will be.
I pick you. Because I'm not gonna marry my friend.
You're not gonna marry your friend, and I'm not gonna marry my friend.
Yeah, so I pick.
No, I choose you, baby. I choose you.
Have you ever been embarrassed by me in front of your family or friends?
No.
Nope. What moment in our relationship did you feel closest to walking away? What made you stay? I think there's a season where we fought so much. Like, it was
every single
draining. We kept on fighting.
A lot.
And we paid too much errors.
Too much attention.
We paid too much attention on the errors we made. You know. Yeah. So the fights were so much, it was draining. But what made me stay was understanding that we've put so much effort in this that letting it go like that without a fight would be injustice. So I felt like, no, I can't throw this now. Even though it stayed like days without talking. But it was a thing of, hey, okay, now I miss home. Let me go home. Let me go home.
For me, it was when I just felt so misunderstood. Like, I'd say something and you take it in the wrong context. To a point where now it's like, I feel like I can't even talk. You know, who do I talk to then if I'm feeling this type of way? Or who do I speak to who's going to give me that comfort that I'm looking for in you? When you aren't like making an effort to try and understand what I'm saying. And it was just so draining.
For me now, I felt like you were looking for errors.
And
like,
I literally was there.
It felt that way because like like being someone wins a mistake, you know, because I felt like that would be used, you know, in the next argument. So yeah, but we worked it out.
Yeah, we did. And now I feel like I can say if I'm not like happy about something. Like, we're still getting to that point as well, because I'm also learning how to approach things and timing, where I need to actually check surroundings first. Okay, what have we been dealing with for me to just bring up something?
Yeah, because it's another thing that, sorry for cutting you short, it's a thing of also knowing what to say, when to say, and how to say. Because I felt like you only cared about you, not the state I was in that moment.
But I feel like as well, you didn't give me anything to work off of to say, he's in this kind of state. You know, I was working off of, because I know, I'm sure of what I'm going through. I don't know what you're going through because you're not opening up for me to actually know, okay, I don't think it's the best time for me to speak about this now. Let's find solutions for what you're going through. Do you get what I'm saying? So to me, it was like, oh, you didn't have an issue. There's nothing wrong. But I see that, okay, maybe there's something that I'd like for you to work on. Then I'm going to bring it up as if now it's like I'm being insensitive. But I don't even know that you're going through something. You know?
In what way do you feel I prioritize others over myself or you, knowingly or unknowingly?
No, I don't think there's any way. There isn't.
Say, what was the moment you realized you were emotionally connected to me more than you thought you were?
It's when there was a season where my emotion for the day depended on what you said or how you responded to me. Do you get what I'm saying? So if maybe ngiyavuka ekuseni and there's no good morning, or there is a good morning but it's very bland, it's like not romantic, and it's just like not so you speaking to whoever, you know, and it's not like that sweet like good morning baby, good morning my love, then my mood would depend on that for the rest of the day.
I think you know what I'm going to say. The time we had the conversation at home and your boss almost left you.
Guys,
So we had a conversation.
a very
long conversation. She was about to go home. We had a conversation to a point where we felt like her boss was not on that day.
No, I think it wasn't. I don't know. It's
But time moved so fast.
Yeah, we didn't realize that shucks, my bus was leaving in 30 minutes.
Your bus is leaving in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes.
When you left, it felt like a piece of me left.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like it felt like a piece of me left. That's when I knew that.
Yeah.
What do I say?
Smile.
What do I say? Because I'm with the most gorgeous lady. Like, look at her, guys. You just clap hands and appreciate this beautiful lady that God has blessed me with. Please, just... You're beautiful, baby.
Thank you, baby.
And you're loved.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. The next question. What do I say or do that reinforces your feelings for me?
When you give me that reassurance, when you validate me, my emotions, and then when you're there for me as well. And it's just your actions. When you let your actions speak louder than your words. It's fuck.
You just being there. Like, you being there. You just don't know how much that means. You have the worst day, but me coming back and being around you. And you just coming, not saying anything, and just sit there makes everything.
Really?
Yeah. Do you feel like you can be your true self around me? Are some parts that you hide?
I felt like if maybe you asked me this question before, then I'd say, sort of. Nah. But now I feel like I can truly just like, I felt like, such things though, like I couldn't just speak about them, or just, just fart, for example, in front of you. Because it's like, oh my gosh, no, then how is he gonna look at me? Oh my gosh, no, I need to. As if like I'm not a person, I'm not a human that like it's normal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like, I had to hide that. But now, but yeah, I feel like I can be my true self around you. Yeah, and it's very free and it's very refreshing.
And for me, yeah, I've always been my true self. There's nothing to hide. Always been my true self.
Okay.
It's better to know
Eddie.
than later and you say I've changed. The day better.
That was bad for you.
What?
That was bad.
What was your first impression of me honestly, and has it changed?
A nice guy, quiet guy, chill guy.
Has that changed?
No, it hasn't. And for me?
My first impression was spoiled.
Really? When you first saw me?
Yeah. You were quiet, but then there was that thing. I don't know what to call it. But it screamed like spoiled.
Like good spoiled or like spoiled brat?
No, like someone who gets whatever they want.
Really?
Like you're given everything on a silver platter.
Really?
Yeah, I felt like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
That is so new to me.
We are gonna try to change it.
That's so new to me, baby.
No, but we've had conversations where I would even tell you that, hey, me, I don't have money for this, me, I don't have money for this. And it's not like you would have asked for money, but I would just come, ish. And you know, ish. Finances are not going so well.
Okay.
Like out of the blue. You know.
Because you're trying to change.
Yeah, I'm trying to
the
change.
The impression that you had of me.
What to do? Eh?
How do you change something that's in your mind?
Preemptively.
I
was dealing with it before.
Before what though?
Before it expresses itself.
But what if it never expressed itself? Has it expressed itself?
I've dealt with it. It can't express itself. Finished.
Do I still give like spoiled bread?
It also comes with
spoiled bread.
Not spoiled bread.
Yeah.
I think it's something that comes with how you carry yourself.
Okay.
When you're a person who carries yourself so well, people think you have pride. But you just uyazaz when you know I'm this person. Even your walk can cause people to say, hey, lawyer's jailer. But as as jailer, you're just in the presence of low-minded people.
Wow.
To me, it was like, not Uguti as jailer, but this one gets whatever she wants. So I must bind.
You must bind it now.
You changed that whole thing when you told me you don't care. You remember we had this conversation when you said, no, I don't care about money. And I was like, she's lying, she's just saying this.
Really?
Like, do you feel like we have enough deep conversations?
I think we have the right amount. You don't plan deep conversations. Yes, there are deep questions that you can ask that can lead to those conversations. But I feel like the best ones are the natural ones.
When you just
start talking about something and then you just go and you spiral down loops of conversations.
And I feel like the most times we have like deep conversations is when we both decide to like leave our phones or switch our phones off and just sit and it's quiet. Then they just start like that.
And I feel like like when we take the decision not to say maybe the phones are dying or they're dead.
Yeah.
We know they're on, they have good battery.
Yeah.
Let's put them aside and talk. I think that's when the best conversations come.
What is one thing you wish you knew about my past relationships? Me, I don't want to know about your past relationships.
Yeah, same, man. Yo.
I wouldn't want to go
back. Because I'm sure you're a different person.
How do you feel about the way we handle disappointment or arguments?
I think it could be better in the sense that we should voice them out in the best way possible and obviously in the right time. And not just throw something onto someone. You know, what if maybe they had a bad day and they hadn't gotten an opportunity to just reset and woosah. and you can't just come and throw this truckload of disappointment or how you feeling, you know. So I feel like it comes with the timing.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have timing in order to like deal with things properly, how to say things as well. I think it's basically what we said earlier.
Yeah, I feel like we can do better. There's plenty of room for improvement.
Yeah, we're dealing with disappointment.
Communication also.
Definitely.
I think comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
Comprehension.
That's where it starts.
If you could go back in time, knowing what you know now, what advice would you give yourself before getting in this relationship?
Tread lightly. Be easy on him. He's doing this for the first time. Very young. He has his own experiences outside of me. He has his own traumas. He's dealing with other stuff. He's trying to make life work. Tread lightly. When? What advice would you give yourself?
Learn to love her correctly. Love her how she wants to be loved. Because once your woman is happy, even things open up. Like, trust me. Most people who fight their women, things don't really move. So now I believe so much that when your woman is joyful, things come to you.
Blessings on blessings.
Because these people are helpers. Like, you are helpers. And it's the reason why God calls you helpers. So whatever I pray to God about, there's no tears hindering it. You know, there's no broken heart that's hindering it. And remember, as my woman, whatever I do, I run it past you. So it's like now it's exposed to you. So whatever I do, you are to help me. But how are you going to help me with glassy eyes? How are you going to help me with a mind that is focused on a heartbreak or dealing with a heartbreak? If our kids didn't want to share in our faith, would they have to continue going to church till a certain age, or would we let them explore?
I think everything will point back to the ultimate truth, that being God. Do you get what I'm saying? So in a sense, if we do say, okay, go, do your exploring, because we know everything just points back to the truth of God and truth of Jesus. So in light of exploring, like, you're gonna see that why is this one person appearing in so many? Why is his truth in so many things? Then it must be that this is the truth. Do you get what I'm saying?
Forgive me, but
You'll force them.
I'll force
But
them.
that's what makes the youth say, I grew up in church, I know church, I lived church. You know?
No, but it depends. But in this generation that we're in, where we don't fear God, we don't know of God, I'll have to force my kids to go to church. Because you look at our mothers know how to pray. You look at our grandparents know how to pray. And it's not about a specific church or movement, but it's the fact that our Koko Betu, they knew how to talk to God. There's songs and hymns today that our grandparents used to sing that when we hear today, we feel like, you get me? So regardless of what people are going to say, my kids will go to church and my kids will know God by force. The Bible says, if you spare a rod, you spoiled a child. So the only reason that some children are going out is because their parents spared the rod. Your children must know God, guys. Your children must know God.
Especially in this day and age. So now we're on the last question.
The last question is, baby,
Yes, baby.
if you could have a relationship do-over, would you choose me?
In every other universe, I'd find you.
I have a I would never change you in 1,000 years.
And I'm gonna choose you over and over and over. And over and over. That is the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching until this point. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. We are well on our way to 10,000. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, leave a sweet comment, Niana, of what you guys want us to post next. And yeah, that is it from us, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Who are you kissing like that?
Who are you?
These are just girls.
Who?